What's going on, YouTube? Well, I should say, what's going on, Harrison House guests? It's your boy Stewart, and I am back. It's been a long time. A long time. I can't remember the last time I actually recorded a video solo. But, welcome back. This is another Talk with Stu video. I don't know, I can't remember what part it is though. So forgive me for that. I'll put it on the screen somewhere on which part it is. But, lately, as y'all know, a lot has changed in the last few months for us. So, a lot of people have been asking questions and things like that. So I just wanted to make a quick video for y'all, just kind of going back over this whole poly thing, man, and talking about my views on it, my the pros, the cons, stuff like that, and then give y'all a kind of an update or a progress report as to what's going on now. Long story short, I guess since this video is going to be mainly about my views, my take on poly, I guess we just start off with the good, the benefits to it. Don't mind me, I got my notes in my hand. But first benefit, honestly, to being in a poly relationship is the abundance of love. Like, there's no shortage of love to go around. Love is one of the biggest things, one of the biggest reasons for me to be in a poly relationship. I'm one of the type that I don't believe that you could or should limit who you love. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that, I'm not taking shots at anybody who practice monogamy or believe that that's the only way to be or whatever. That's not for me to, that's not what this video is about. That's not my place. I just feel like even if you're married, at some point you're gonna see somebody else. Oh man, that's intriguing. You're gonna come across somebody else that you care about. And I just don't think it's okay to limit yourself in that sense. So the abundance of love that goes around when in a poly relationship, you have love. Like for me, for instance, like I have my wife, I have Mickey. I love her, she loves me. And that's not saying that that's not enough, but you have another person in our dynamic, which we practice is a closed triad, but you have another person, you know what I'm saying, that comes in and they also is giving love to each other, y'all loving them. So that's just one of the good things. When you got people for sure in your corner that you know love you, you don't have to question that. That's just an amazing thing to me. Teamwork, it would be the second one. Now granted, yeah, also you can have teamwork in a monogamous relationship, that's without a doubt. But it's different when you have multiple partners and y'all all on the same mission, y'all all trying to make the same things happen, or y'all all trying to make the same machine work. You know what I'm saying? So teamwork is a big thing for it. And honestly, teamwork comes into play if you're doing poly the right way. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take simple things such as household chores, like we got the kids running around, the kids need and want attention. So you can have somebody that's doing that. You can have somebody that's taking care of cooking dinner, and the other person could be either doing like laundry or helping with homework or whatever the case may be. So teamwork actually is a big benefit to being in a polyamorous relationship. Honestly, teamwork is probably one of my favorite things as far as that goes, because it's just so many different applications to it. Everyday life, we go through stuff and we like, man, if I had one more extra set of hands like this, this would be so much easier. And in this type of relationship, you always have an extra set of hands. So yeah, that's my second benefit. The third benefit will be what I put down as emotional maintenance. So basically, my train of thought behind this is, regardless of the type of person that you are, regardless of your track record, whether you cry a lot, you're emotional, whatever, at some point in time, we all need to do some emotional maintenance. You know what I'm saying? It's things that go on in our life where you need time to get over those things, get through those things, whatever the case may be, forget about them, whatever the case may be. And the emotional maintenance parts of it is just your partners help you get through certain things so that way they don't linger around. You know what I'm saying? Or even in the case of if you and, say for instance, me and Mickey, we were not agreeing on something, right? And it's really, really affecting us. Then you have that third person who can come in and do that emotional maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they can come in and kind of sort of mediate to help you get your thoughts out, get your feelings out. You know what I'm saying? Help your other partner do the same. So that way you guys are discussing this issue. It's being fixed productively and progressively. But also there's no bad blood remaining. There's no mixed feelings. There's no regret or what is the word I'm looking for? I cannot think of the word that I'm looking for. Resentment. There you go. There's no resentment remaining. Yeah, so that really will help. And then honestly, just having somebody else to talk to. I know, like for Mickey, a big thing with it is having that other woman to go to when you feel in a certain way or things that I may not understand. You know what I'm saying? So emotional maintenance is a really big thing as far as a benefit to being in a poly relationship. The last one that I got wrote down is multiple incomes. This can also tie in with the teamwork one, but multiple incomes, honestly, whatever your situation is, more people attacking stuff like rent or mortgage, more people attacking and putting money towards getting utilities or whatever knocked out. So that way y'all could build something. So whether that's y'all just want to have a certain amount of savings for a year, having 3 incomes will make it easier to do that. Or in the case of me and Mickey, we got these business ventures that we're trying to get off the ground. So the more income, the better. Like the more income you have to cover your living expenses, the more you have to put into and invest into your legacy. Or invest in yourself in general, whatever business venture, whatever you're trying to do. Or even if it's something like you're trying to buy, y'all need an extra car and you need to go buy a car or whatever. Having multiple incomes makes it easier to do stuff like that. Another big thing is traveling. We love to travel. So having more incomes makes it easier to travel. And things like that. You can just simple stuff. You want to take the kids out for ice cream once a week or pizza or whatever the case may be. You have extra money to do stuff like that. And what I mean by that is you can do stuff and it won't hurt you. You feel what I'm saying? So you can do things, you can actually live your life, but it doesn't come at such high cost. It's like, oh man, now I can't pay this or now I can't pay that or whatever the case may be. So multiple incomes definitely goes with being in a poly relationship. And building, that's the whole thing about poly, like wanting to building that empire for yourself and your family. Now the drawbacks to being in a poly relationship. And honestly, I may be biased, but there really, to me personally, there's little to no drawbacks to being in a poly relationship if you're doing it right. You feel what I'm saying? That's the key part, if you're doing it right. So if everybody is on board, everybody true feelings is out there, everybody is in a relationship for the same and the right reasons, then it's honestly no real drawbacks. I do have a couple that I wrote down, and it's just from a male's perspective. For me, it's like dividing time between your spouses, and that's whatever time, honestly, just spending quality time, just laying up, watching TV, going on a drive, or if that person has specific things that they want to discuss with you about, dividing time between doing that. Because in our case, you have Mickey, we have our queen whenever she finds us, and then we got the kids, and if she has kids already, whatever the case may be, so you have to divide that time. So that's one, I guess, con is that it's tough to find time to give to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible. Let's clear that up. It's not impossible, but it is an arduous task to make time for everybody, because you don't want nobody feeling left out. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want nobody feeling like, oh man, like they always spending time or they always doing stuff, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of that. So dividing time is one of those things that not necessarily a con, but it's an obstacle. Let's say that. The other one I got wrote down is managing personalities. That is a big thing, honestly. That was a big thing in our last poly relationship. You have to be able to cater to different people's personalities. Like, for instance, Mickey is a woman, she likes being on the go. She likes to go, 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 go. She's to the point where you have to reel her in and be like, okay, like now it's time to stop. You gotta rest. You know what I'm saying? So if you get somebody, if you're third or whatever the case may be, if that person is different, you know what I'm saying, which 99.9% of the time they're gonna be different because we're humans, we all different. But if they the type of person where that their personality is different, then it's kind of tricky sometimes, because you have to manage those personalities while staying true to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing. Like, you have to be able to manage these personalities, give your partners what they need, but not lose yourself while doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. It's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. I will say that your partners have a big hand in that one, in managing personalities, because you can have people who choose to make things difficult, or you can have partners where they're understanding that it's 3 people in a relationship, so there's multiple relationships at play, even though y'all all in one, and they choose to make things a little easier. So, and they can do that in a lot of different ways, but I can make a whole nother video on that. But managing personalities is a different one, another one. And that's honestly the only 2 cons or drawbacks that I had to being in a polyamorous relationship. Another thing I want to talk about, because we had gotten this question recently, since as most of y'all who follow our channel, y'all know, we were in a polyamorous relationship for almost 2 years. But that ended this past July, end of June, early July. So we've gotten a question about, you know, are we looking to be in another relationship? Yes, absolutely. We do still consider ourselves poly. We are. I don't know if I want to say we searching for our queen, but we are open to finding her. And the topic has come up of being in a long distance relationship. At first, I'm not gonna lie, my opinion towards a long distance relationship at first was automatically no way, ain't gonna happen. But honestly, when you talk about this lifestyle and you talk about trying to find like-minded people, you have to be open to looking outside of your immediate area. So with that being said, a long distance relationship is definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Honestly, obviously, it would be great if you found somebody in close proximity to you, but if not, you can't really block where your love comes from either. So if you find somebody who's true, who's genuine and for you, if that person just so happens to live far away, you can't really, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh, well, no, I'm not going to do that. So a long distance relationship, it'll take some adjusting, but I'm definitely down to be a part of a long distance relationship or entertain that. Yeah, so definitely a long distance relationship is not out of the question. That's something that we would definitely be interested in or be willing to see how that goes. And then the last question that I got wrote down is, what am I looking for in a partner? Honestly, we probably covered this in a couple videos already, but I just feel like it's one of the things where you can't say it enough. Me and Mickey, honestly, we've been together for a long time. this year, 2020, it made 14 years that we've been together. We've been married for 8 years now. So we got a lot of time put in together. Like, we know each other very well. We damn near finish each other's sentences. So honestly, what I'm looking for, the main thing, is somebody who's not intimidated by that. Somebody who our relationship, it doesn't affect them loving us equally. That's, to me right now, that's the biggest thing. Because me and Mickey, like I said, we've been together for a long time. We do have 3 kids together. Y'all know all of that good stuff. And I really feel like that is something that when you experiment with poly, or when you talk to certain people, that's one of the things that a lot of people get stuck on. So that's why you see in, like, especially groups on like Facebook and stuff like that, like, you see a lot of people saying, "Oh, I just want to start my own triad. I don't want to go into an existing relationship." But some people, that don't bother them. Some people actually seek couples. Some people actually want to join couples. So I guess those are the individuals that we would be more so looking for. That type of woman. A woman who's comfortable with herself. A woman who's comfortable, who loves herself first and foremost. Because you honestly, you can't love us if you don't love you. And then honestly, somebody who is just excited about life. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, one of the biggest things. You got to be excited about life. Like, you got to have some type of ambition, something that you're driving, you pushing towards, a goal you're trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? Traveling, being active, wanting to get up and do stuff. Me and Mickey, like, we will get up when it's nice outside in Wisconsin. Like, we will get up, get the kids dressed. We all put on just some whatever clothes, you know what I'm saying? Gym shorts or t-shirts, whatever. And we would go on a hike. Literally, we would go hike through the woods, you know what I'm saying? Just to have fun, just to get out, just to have fresh air. You know what I'm saying? We was doing it a lot more before, you know, the pandemic and everything. But just somebody who's not afraid to do that, to get up, get out, and just be active, be excited about life. That's a really big thing for us. And then honestly, as far as like looks, I don't know, like, we've talked about looks before and all of that. Everybody, you have something that you're attracted to. So you obviously want to be attracted to the person you're in a relationship with. So I mean, I'll just leave it at that. We do have like our preferences or whatever, as far as like type, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna say type, I would say things that we like. You know what I'm saying? Like me, okay, I'll just tell y'all. For me, I'm a very hands-on type of guy, meaning I love to touch my woman. Like, looking at her makes me want to touch her. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Just to let you know, like, I see you. It don't matter how long we've been together. It don't matter if we in public or if we in private. Like, I see you and I'm feeling you. You know what I'm saying? So, I am a hips, legs, thighs, and ass type of man. I do not get scared. I'm not afraid of a woman with, you know, a stomach. You don't gotta have no flat stomach. I ain't got one, so I ain't finna hold you to no standard that I ain't at. And I just like a woman, man. I just like a genuine woman. I like a woman that knows how to take care of a man, how to treat a man. Obviously, as a man, like, I'm strong in many areas, but the goal when you with somebody, you want to be with people who's strong in the areas that you weak, or that you need to work on, if you don't want to say weak. But yeah, like, that's just somebody getting to know, somebody that we can also be friends with. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Mickey is my best friend. So I want somebody who could also come in and can be that friend as well as lover, partner, and, you know what I'm saying, business partner, all of that type of stuff. So that's really it. That's really all I had for this video. I hope that was informative enough for y'all. But just some things that I've been thinking about. my Talk Us Through videos, I used to get a decent amount of feedback when I was doing those somewhat consistently. So I'm thinking about bringing them back, trying to do it once a week for y'all. If that's something that y'all are interested in. It's gonna be a lot of poly topics in these videos, but it's also gonna be just regular life stuff. It's gonna be stuff that's in the news, maybe some celebrity stuff. I'm really into cars and fish and cooking and stuff like that. So it may be videos about that type of stuff. So let me know or put in the comment section down below if y'all would be interested in that. And if so, what's some topics or some questions or things y'all would like me to cover. This segment would be is Talk Us Through, so it is like from a male's perspective. But any women, please feel free to give me topics if you want to, know my point of view on it, give me questions and things like that. But I don't want to hold up too much of y'all time, so I think I'm gonna let y'all go. But please do like, share, comment on the videos. Please subscribe to our channel, Harrison House18. We got a lot of stuff coming out. We're really trying to make this YouTube thing work. It's something that we really enjoy doing, so we want to push it and become better at it and give y'all better videos, better content, better quality, stuff like that. So if y'all also got any suggestions on how we can do any of that, drop them down below. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are, I can't talk. Y'all are our house guests, so feel free to give us y'all input, man. But until next time, I'll check y'all later. In the meantime, in between time, peace.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. Love y'all. Peace.